Welcome to the live HSE talk with Qadir Mahmood Soomro. As usual, today 9 o'clock we were supposed to start, but we were not able to start the session on time. So sorry for that, because today our session is on scaffolding, couplers and clamp safety. Now I was receiving many informations from our peoples that they are interested to know about scaffolding, but scaffolding is a huge topic. So today the one which I am going to discuss is only about the couplers. So before we start, today we will learn about the applicable standards, its use, and safety inspections for the couplers. In the first start, I will show you something, the names of the couplers and the demonstration of the couplers. For example, I have today 8 couplers which I want to show you. So the first one is a sleeve coupler. This is a coupler that is normally used for connecting tubes from end to end, from this end to this end, horizontally and vertically. So this coupler is known as a sleeve coupler. Now this is comprised of British standard 1139 and European standard E974. So the first connection which I am going to show you is about sleeve coupler. So from this you can see it is connecting two standards in a vertical direction and maybe two runners in a horizontal direction. You can see they are connected with the bolts to have a good grip, which cannot be loosened. Now the another one is joint pin. Now this is a joint pin which is also used for connection purpose. Now the joint pin is used for connecting two tubes. For example, just I want to show you here example that in this situation what we do, we connect two tubes with the help of joint pin, and similarly we can attach another one. So this is known as a joint pin coupler. Sorry. Now the next coupler which I want to show you is known as a double coupler. Some people call it a rectangle coupler also. So this double coupler or right angle coupler or fixed coupler is used to connect the runner with the standard. For example, I can show you here the connection. So this is our right angle coupler, or some people also call it fixed coupler or double coupler. So one is connection here, another one is this one. So it is connected with the runner, and the post is this one. We call it standard. So standard and runner we connect with the right angle coupler or fixed coupler. So far we discuss about the sleeve coupler. Just a quick review. It is used for connecting two tubes coaxially, means horizontally and vertically. The next one is joint pin, which we can use always horizontally and sometimes vertically also. So the sleeve coupler comes from the top and joint coupler comes inside. So now the next coupler which we are going to see is known as a single coupler. Now what is single coupler? Why we need this single coupler? The single coupler is normally used, it is known as a putlock coupler also, and it is also reflecting the standard which we are following here is a British standard 1139 and European standard 74. So the single coupler, it is used for connecting transoms and toe boards. Now what is toe board? Toe board is basically a plank which we used on the scaffolding platform to avoid any falling objects like tools, mainly the material which we store on the platform sometimes. So this is known as a putlock or single coupler. Now here we can see the single coupler. The single coupler is used here, or putlock is used here for connecting tubes horizontally. So if you can give me this tube, one example, any example, no problem. Normally we connect it here, okay, because it is too tight, so the tube cannot go inside, but you can see that it is used for connecting transoms. So we will discuss in more detail the transom in the new session. Today we are just familiarizing you with the basic information about the couplers. Now we will see a survival coupler. This is survival coupler. It is used for bracing at any angle because it can move. This is a survival coupler and it can be used for bracing purpose. Okay, so here is a survival coupler. Here we go. This is an example of survival coupler which is attached for bracing. For example, we have a standard here and then we connect the bracing with it diagonally to give the stability to the scaffolding. So this is called survival coupler. Now after the survival coupler we have a girder coupler. This is a girder coupler. If you can see from the near, girder coupler. Now why they use girder coupler? They use girder coupler for connecting tubes with the structures or girders. Like we have a structures and we are building a scaffolding near to it and we don't have any space because the height is very high. So normally what we do, we attach this portion with the beam and the below portion with the tube. So the girder coupler is used for connecting tubes with the beam to give them strength. For example, this is an example. If we are attaching a tube, we need a girder coupler where we are attaching it with the structure. For example, we have a beam, we will attach it and we fix it so that we have enough stability. Now after that we have a BRC, we call it board retention coupler or board clamp. Now this is a board clamp, basically we use for giving the grip to the planks, scaffolding boards. And I don't have a plank here to show you, but from either side we put the plank and we tie it with the tube in the bottom, so that the scaffolding planks cannot move here and there. Now the next coupler or clamp, we call it ladder clamp. We use this ladder clamp to secure the ladder on the scaffolding. Why? Because we don't want to see our ladder going down, and it will give it stability. Now this was some orientation regarding the couplers. Now what we are going to see in the inspection or safety inspection, first of all we have to ensure that they are meeting the standards. Like for couplers or clamps, we have a British standard BS 1139 and European standard 74. So for example, this is our coupler, we have to ensure this is as per the standard. And the next thing which we will see, there are no bends, there are no cracks, it is not rusted, and it is clean, and it is not bent also, so that easily tube can go inside from both sides and it will have a good strength and stability. The next thing we discussed was the joint pin. So again we have to see that it is not bent, its dia is good, its thickness is good, and it is not cruded and can be used easily. The next coupler we discussed was right angle coupler. So in this again we have to see it is not cruded, it is not damaged, their bolts condition is nice, and there is a grip. The connections are nice, so that we do not have any accident, because this is a very important coupler which connects the tubes in the 90 angle to give more strength, like standard and runner. We also call it ledger. So this is used for connecting. So this is a very important and most important coupler. Another one is a this is a single coupler, we call it putlock also. So the putlock, we have to see it is not cruded, its bolts conditions and its threads are good, its connectors are good, and it's not damaged. Then we have another coupler, that is a survival coupler. We have to see it is easily moving, and their connections are good, and it is not cruded, it has proper threads, and most importantly the nuts are very good and they are not damaged. Now after the survival coupler we have a grader coupler. Now the grader coupler, we have to see its pin is good, threads are good, its welding is good. If you can see here, its welding is good, it is not damaged, its connectors are good, the standard is also mentioned, and it is as per the standard, we can use it. Thank you, Engineer Tala, most welcome. Imtiaz Sahab, most welcome. And the next thing was our board retention coupler. Again, for the board retention coupler, we have to see that this is straight, there is no bend in it, and the most important thing, its connectors are good and their threads are good, so that we can easily connect and fix. So the planks, those are being used on the platforms, will not be loose. So this was BRC, board retention coupler, clamp or board clamp. The last one is a ladder clamp, which is normally used for tying the ladders to secure them. Again, in that we have to see there is no damage, there are no visual cuts or cracks, the thread is good, and the most important thing is that the threads are not damaged. So this was today's basic orientation on scaffolding couplers and clamps, and I hope you have learned something. Again, quick review that the session which we conducted today was on the awareness about the different type of couplers and clamps being used with the scaffold tubes, and it is related with the British standard 1139 and European standard 74, which you can see in more details. Mujahid Rahu Josab, thank you very much, and I hope these 8 clamps which we discussed will give you good information, and very soon inshallah I will be uploading my presentation on scaffolding couplers and clamps. If anything we have missed during the discussion, you can download that presentation and use it for your reference. Maulana Soomro Sahab, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much, Ali Raza Sahab. Definitely we have to store them in a proper place, and there are dedicated racks should be there for storing of them, the tubes, but there should be a proper bags, we call it containers, should be above the sand, so that they cannot be corroded, and if possible please use mic. Okay, so my voice is not clear. I hope I'm trying my best to reach my voice, but next time we will use the mic as well. Thank you, Imtiaz Sahab. I hope, Ali Raza, I have answered your question. Normally we have containers, or some people also use half-cut drums to store them properly. The most important thing for storage is they should not throw them here and there. And segregation of couplers is also required, so that sleeve coupler, joint pin, grader coupler, right angle coupler, or any coupler like survival coupler or clamps and ladder clamps should be stored separately. Okay. Anything else, gentlemen? If you have any question, I will try to. Thank you, Imtiaz. Yes, I am little far because today I have to show these couplers. This is the reason maybe my voice is not clear, and next time we will try to arrange a mic so that the message should go very clearly. Khalid Nawaz, thank you very much. If we have any question, I am here to reply whatever I know. I have shared with you the basic safety requirements about the couplers and clamps, and if you have anything, most welcome. I think we don't have any further questions here, so I will tell us something about their applications. Yeah, Mujahid Rahujo Saab, we already discussed that sleeve coupler is used for connecting two tubes coaxially, because again I can show you here. The sleeve coupler is used, for example, these are two tubes, so we are using them with the help of sleeve couplers where we have a big length. For example, for survival coupler, we are using them for bracing. This is a survival coupler which we are using for bracing. It can move easily. And for example, this is a fixed clamp, or we call it a right angle coupler, which can be used for connecting the standard and the runner, or we also call it a ledger. And this is a single coupler which we use normally to connect tubes, transoms and the toe board. This is a grader coupler which we are using to connect tube with the beam or any grader. And this one is a board retention coupler or board clamp which we are using for connecting a scaffold board with the tubes, so that on the working platform should be good and should be stable. And this is a ladder clamp which we use for securing the ladders with the scaffolds. And this is a joint pin which is also used for connecting two tubes. Okay gentlemen, thank you very much for watching the video, and I hope you have enjoyed it. Please visit our OSHTC HSE qualifications and trainings provider page, like it and watch our videos which we have prepared on safety topics. And you can also subscribe to our channel OSHTC HSE trainings, which is on YouTube, and you can find videos and presentations in this. Thank you very much everyone for watching us and giving your time. Please share with your friends who may also get benefit from this. Thank you very much. Be safe. Allah Hafiz.